what's going on everybody? It's Tristan, and today I'm hitting you all with another video today, and we're going to be discussing some botting information, and we're going to be going over a lot of good under $500 bots that you guys will be able to use this year in 2021. And you know, this is kind of the video again. Most of these bots are under $500 or like right around it, or some, you know, that you can like rent monthly for, you know, under like $500. Some of them again have gone up a lot, and they're just kind of like, I guess, like some are middle range bots that I'm discussing in this video, but like, you know, they're all kind of in that affordable range, and that's what I think you guys want. So I got you up with that here. So I hope you guys will enjoy. If you want more botting content like this again, I'm going to be getting into it more, so just stay tuned, subscribe and like down below. I'd really appreciate that. Again, the goal is 200 likes, so if you could hit that on this video, yeah, you know, that'd be great. I'd really appreciate it. That's really everything I got to say. So let's really get into the botting. Make sure you join my Discord down below though if you haven't done that. I kind of always shout that out in the intro, but it's a good time down there, good community. But let's just get into discussing the botting and some good ones you can buy right now. They're a little cheaper than the rest. Alright, so as you guys can see, I am here with the screen recording, and I always shout out my Instagrams at the start. So again, if you just want to go check out my IGs down below, I might be posting a picture soon. I've been thinking of some outfit ideas, so just stay tuned. It's coming. It's in the works. So yeah, you can go check my IGs down below, my resale page too. I'll be eventually posting some stuff there when the time is right. But let's kind of get into discussing some bots that you guys can kind of cop that are under that $500 range right now. So this one right here, as you can see, easy cop. This bot now, it is $600 a year, it says right here, but I just want to point this out. Don't pay the $600 a year that it's saying right here for Easy Cop, because there's like plenty of cook groups and even discount codes online for Easy Cop, so you really don't have to pay the whole $600 a year thing. I mean, if you want to, then you can, but I would honestly, my honest opinion is, if you want to have like a fair return on this bot, I'm saying of course you can make more than like $600 off this bot in a year, but $600 a year for a bot that's kind of lower tier, I would say, is not something I would really be like encouraging everybody to pay right off the bat. Again, there's other options in this video we can even discuss, and other things we'll discuss in this video. But yeah, this kind of one that's fairly decent. You know, it works on a decent amount of foot sites. It discusses all the places that it works here, and it works on Mac and Windows. I want to point that out too. So most of these bots that we're discussing in this video are compatible with both platforms, which is a good thing. So yeah, really, if you got a PC, Mac, Dell, you know, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be able to work. So any of these bots really, but this one is good for the fact that it works on all those key foot sites that usually are having, you know, a lot of stock. Again, there's other bots again that I would say are, you know, work probably a little better, but these again are more affordable ones that if you're maybe just trying to get a pair or two, maybe like that 3 pairs, you know, this thing could definitely work for that. Maybe you're already a manual god, you know, but these things are definitely just like, it's not for like someone that would be, this bot isn't for someone that would be reselling sneakers heavily, in my opinion. Maybe if you're just trying to get started, get a couple pairs, Easy Cop would be something right. But again, you can find a discount code online. You do not have to go paying that $600 a year. And I also want to point this out too, another thing about Easy Cop, I don't want to tumble over my words, but it's easy to set up. It's not hard to set up. Like most of these bots, most of these lower end bots, they're very easy to set up, and Easy Cop's another one with that. I've seen fairly decent reviews on. I saw someone that was like, yeah, I got 15 pairs of the Easy Carbons with Easy Cops, so you know, maybe you can be a little bit of a reseller with these, you know what I mean? So that's just my opinion. I guess it really would depend on what drop you go for, but I mean, shoot, the fact that someone got 15 pairs of Easy Carbons just off some foot sites on this spot is fairly decent. But that drop, again, as we remember, it wasn't really hard to get stock. You know what I mean? But aside from that, Easy Cop, again, is just kind of one I'm, you know, going to recommend right off the bat. And another one, and some other bots that are fairly similar but different, Nike Shoe Bot. Again, this one is $500 a year. You can find plenty of people though selling it in like Discord group chats like Tidal Marketplace, which I'll shout out them here in a second, but there's like plenty of people in there selling it for like $300, $350, so you don't have to pay the full price for this one either. Again, just make sure you're being safe, don't get scammed, and I'll kind of show how that would go down. So let's say, for example, and NSB, again, they support both Windows and Mac, so you don't got to worry again about where you're at. So let's say I wanted to get Nike Shoe Bot, because I already know Nike Shoe Bot pretty much works everywhere. Like, they got a lot of features, there's a lot of places where they work, Supreme, Foot Locker, Adidas, everywhere really. And I've kind of seen it as a really good beginner bot also. I've seen a lot of people kind of talk to me and be like, yo, Tristan, for beginners, this bot is good. Like, I paid the price, even the full price, and was able to return on it just through kind of learning it, because it's, again, not one of those, it's very easy to set up. So again, let's kind of look in and see if I want a Nike Shoe Bot. Let's see how it would go down. So let's say I'm going in right here to Tidal Marketplace. I'm here in Tidal Marketplace, and you guys can go join this Discord group chat for free down below. Actually, it does not cost anything to join this Discord group chat. However, if you want to use any of the services in Tidal Marketplace, like renting the bots, you know, use the middleman services to help make sure you don't get scammed when you're buying, selling, and trading bots, you always need that. Then that's basically $10 every 3 months. But if you use my code in the description right there, you actually can only pay $5 every 3 months for the membership right there. So I just want to point that out. I can save you a little bit of money right there with the discount code. But again, you see kind of how I'm scrolling down to the bottom of Tidal Marketplace, and it says want to sell all other bots, and you can go look through here, and I bet you I could find someone. Oh, also Rottenfanger Slinger, however you pronounce it, they're decent. They're not bad. As a beginner bot, also, I want to point that out. They have a lot of potential. I've just heard they're kind of inconsistent right now. I'd probably just, again, go with something simpler like NSB right now. Maybe even some other options, again, we'll mention. But you see someone selling a fresh copy of the Nike sneaker bot, which is exactly what I was talking about right a second ago, for $350. So and I would go right up here, literally to the top of the Discord again, and you see how it says open a ticket here, ticket submission. What I would do is click this, and then basically, you know how it says new right here, I could just do new, and I would just do like the dash new, and then actually I'm dumb, it's NSB. I don't know why I was typing wrong. But yeah, it's NSB. My bad there. I would click return, and then basically it would make a ticket right there, and then basically what I would do once that ticket is made is then the middleman would hit me up and be like, yo, who are you doing the deal with? I'd say who I'm doing the deal with, and then basically they'd get the bot from them, you know, make sure it's all legit. If I was just buying it from them, that they would legit check the bot, and then, you know, obviously you'd send their money to the person. You don't have to send it to the middleman, and then the middleman's just there to make sure, again, the bot's legit, you're not getting scammed or anything. So yeah, it's a really great thing right there. And again, there's plenty of bots being sold down here. Kind of want to sell, like everything else section is really great. So if you're really looking to get some other bots, again, there's a huge range in here. There's tons of bots. So yeah, that's really how Tidal Marketplace would work, how you could open a ticket, how you could use the middleman services. And again, check them out in the description. Use my code Tristan Wick for the 50% off that membership fee right there. And that's how you guys would really buy, sell, and rent bots. So you don't have to pay the full price for these bots. Again, there's plenty of people renting them out. So you can go and do that and kind of learn them that way. But again, Nike shoe bot, very, very good one to kind of start out. I kind of messed up there earlier when I just type in TSB. But yeah, you know, you get confused with the names sometimes, especially the abbreviations. Very similar. You know, you see what I'm saying? NSB, TSB, Nike sneaker bot, very good one, just kind of for a beginner. So another one that is very similar to the setup of the Nike sneaker bot, AIO Bot V2. This is the newer version of the AIO bot, since we already know that there was one that came out before this, and this one is actually pretty good. Again, it's not like anything crazy. You could maybe go with something like, again, the Nike sneaker bot, but both of these I'd say are fairly even in terms of you know, usage. This one is a little newer, and it's, again, a little bit cheaper also, so that's a little bit of a benefit there. With a $325 retail price, yeah, you can definitely return some money on this one very easily, because again, it's able to cook on all those places, all those foot sites that you need to have access to. And the reviews are pretty nice. Usually I don't trust like reviews on like most bots, because again, like some reviews usually I want to check and go through bots. They're like old reviews and stuff like that. But again, this one again is just kind of a consistent, kind of newer version of the other AIO bot. I also know the AIO bot, all-in-one sneaker bot. I know that they got like they even have a Nike sneakers bot and other stuff that they've been working on. But I'd say it's fairly similar to Nike shoe bot. I really wouldn't say there's much difference like at all. I mean, the setups are very, very similar, both of these, and that's very true. So yeah, kind of go on over that. A lot of people check out on this one. I mean, again, you see it says 300k checkouts, so you already know. For beginners, I would definitely say it's not bad. And I also want to point out Project Destroyer. Now, before the comment section rains down on me and absolutely obliterates me for saying that this, I know it's not under $500, but again, this is another one of those bots you could, again, go into Tidal Marketplace and definitely rent out, because there's plenty of people renting out Project Destroyer here. I'm just going to try and scroll up and find it. See, so many bots in here. You can see there's a lot of people renting this one out, kind of like $20 weekly, and you know, a lot of people kind of help you out. It seems like, even with getting these set up. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of legit people, so you can go rent out Project Destroyer again in Tidal. But again, this one is it's probably better than all the ones that in the rest of these videos, rest of this video that I'm going to mention. I'm just pointing that out for the fact that, you know, not for the fact that it's more expensive than all of them, and the only way you would be able to get this one for under $500 in a month would be by renting it, really. But again, this one has kind of been one that's been around for a while. They got really good developers. Like, they just got, also right now what's in the works is Project Destroyer 4.0. If you just went and checked their Twitter, they're working on 4.0 right now, so that's even going to drop the price of 3.0 a little bit, I'm predicting. I mean, I would at least think so. You know, that's just kind of how it would work. More versions come out, it drops the original price of 3.0 a little bit, but 3.0 is still going to get lifetime updates, as they said, and they just hired 3 new people. So I see a lot of potential coming with Project Destroyer very soon. It's probably going to be, you know, at a little low point right now in terms of pricing and stuff. Not a lot of drops. You know, it's a good time to like kind of, you know, just check out bots and kind of figure out what you want to do before like a really big drop comes out. But a lot of foot site stuff is coming out too, so stay tuned on that. But yeah, looking at Project Destroyer again, if you are able to cop it off the site, it is $200, you know, per year to what I know, and that's really nothing to what I know. I mean, $200 $100 a year or $200 for a lifetime, I mean, that I will pay that for Project Destroyer right now, no hesitation. It is more expensive than the rest, but it is very consistent. And at least maybe how I would put it is this one could definitely cook more pairs for you than the rest of the ones, I'd say. But it is, again, it comes at a higher cost, and you got to get your own proxies and stuff like that. So, Shoutout Sauce proxies, I recommend them, they're good. And finally, after Project Destroyer, I'm going to recommend Soul Terminator. Again, works on all those foot sites like Foot Locker. I think this also works on Supreme. I don't want to I don't want to mislead, but it also works on Supreme. But Soul Terminator goes right now for, I think, around, it's being sold in Tidal, but it's like right now going for around $450, $500, so a little bit under $500 right now. You definitely could find a new version right there. Again, just make sure you're buying off someone that's legit. And again, if you're able to get it for that retail price, it's $100 every 2 months or $32 a month, as you see right here. Very, very easy to set up. You can go watch setup videos on YouTube for this bot. I mean, it is extremely set up. Like it has a really good setup, but it's not hard to set up this bot at all. Like for a drop, it really isn't. It's very easy, just like how it's laid out. I really like this one. So for a beginner, I would definitely recommend this bot. It's kind of one, again, that also, if you just need like a few pairs, it would also work. I've seen it work, I've seen it kind of brick on some Supreme drops though, like on the Motion logo recently. I did see, well, that wasn't recent. That was like several months ago, almost a year at this point, I think. And it's just kind of, again, another beginner one. Again, maybe you could get more familiar with like Nike Shoebot or something like that at first, but this one is also one that you could kind of just get familiar with at first, because it's just not hard to set up. Yeah, it's another one that's good for beginners. So those are kind of all ones right there that I recommend that you can get for under $500 right now, and are kind of good for this year that'll work out. So I just want to keep pointing this out. And my personal favorite, again, I like Nike Shoebot a lot. But yeah, that's kind of everything I gotta say. So I'm gonna end the screen recording right there, and those are some bots that you guys can use right there for 2021 that are under $500. So let's roll the outro. Anyways, if you guys want more content just like this video, feel free to, again, go ahead and subscribe below and drop a like. I'm going to be providing you guys with many more bot videos in the future. Just stay tuned. This one was just kind of one showing you some options that are under $500, explaining them a little bit. Didn't really go into like full detail, just kind of explaining some of the basic stuff you'd maybe need to know before you buy it, where it works. And again, I already said subscribe and like, let's say 200 likes. I'm pretty sure I already said that, but yeah, that's really everything I got to say. So check the IGs down below. Those are in the description about the Discord if you want to go join that. It's a good time down there. And yeah, I'd appreciate that. But that's everything I got to say. Maybe the Instagram post will come one day. Your boy's about to shower and then edit this video. Peace.